the break. And, of course, Mustang Madness, the schedule is all sorts of different. This morning, McCracken County, though, coming off a loss on Thursday night, a game in which they probably could have won against a really good Madisonville team. And they came up just short. However, you have new faces, and new roles. We've discussed why. But the debut of the starting lineup for Claire Johnson was a big success for McCracken County. And it's going to be up to her, along with the Lady Mustangs that go in with her, to try to take care of the ball against a Murray High team that wants to turn you over as much as possible.
Well, and that's one of the keys to the game we may talk about a little bit later. But in the past, McCracken County has had a very difficult time getting the ball down the floor and in the offense against this Murray High team. And you know, they're looking this year to have the ball handlers and the ability to get the ball down the floor and get set up in an offense. That is one of the huge keys to the game. And, you know, Claire Johnson's a big part of that. And I believe she can do that. We've also got Destiny in there that's going to help her at the guard today. And then the forwards and centers are going to have to come down and relieve pressure as well. But turnovers, as we talk about and harp about in many, many games, they're part of the deal that we've got to overcome today.
And so that is the top key. Let's go ahead and jump into the Brandon Clifton Allstate Insurance for Excess. When you are looking for insurance coverage, the place to turn is Brandon Clifton and Allstate Insurance. It'll take more than just the 15 minutes a lot of different insurance companies take to find the coverage that's right for you. So call your local Allstate agent, Brandon Clifton, 270-442-8234. You're in good hands with Brandon Clifton and Allstate Insurance. As we get set for this morning's matchup, the first one is containing the Big Three of Murray.
Yeah, you know, in the past it could have been the Big Five or the Big Eight for Murray, but we're got to concentrate on three today. And those three ladies get 36 of their 45 points. And the three ladies I'm talking about is Callie Carver, who is their big gun this year. She's averaging 15 points and 7 rebounds. She's just an all-around excellent player, one of the top players in our region. We've got to keep an eye on her. The other is Mackenzie Turley, who gets 12 points a game. She's kind of the engine, the spark plug to the engine of this Lady Tiger team. She kind of runs the show. And then Gearhart, Angela Gearhart, the 5'7" junior. She kind of complements Carver and Turley and closes the loop there. She gets 9 a game. Between them, it's 36 of the 45 points that Murray High has been averaging is those three. We've got to contain them. We can't let them get a whole lot. The second thing we've got to do is we've got to find some scoring. The last 2 games, McCracken County has got 37 points each game. You usually try to find your roles and figure out who's going to do the scoring in early December. Unfortunately, these Mustangs are having to do that now in January. But we've got to figure out where the points are coming from. After Destiny, we're not real sure where we're getting them. We can't win this game scoring 37 points. You know, we've got to get up in that 50-55 range points, in my opinion, to win this game, and we've got to find some points there. The third, as we've already discussed, is handling Murray's pressure. Murray's going to come at you hard. They're going to press you. They're going to pick spots to trap. That's just been their calling card over the last few years, and we've got to be ready to handle that. Potentially get some easy buckets off of it, but worst case, get down and get our offense set up. So keys to the game: handle Murray's pressure, find some scoring, and don't let their big three go off and have big games.
And so that is the Brandon Clifton Allstate Insurance for Success. Again, many insurance companies seem to think 15 minutes is all it takes, but not Brandon Clifton and Allstate Insurance. He'll take all the time you need to find the insurance coverage that is right for you. So call Brandon Clifton, your local Allstate Insurance agent, 270-442-8234. That is the insurance for success for the Lady Mustangs against Murray. The Lady Tigers coming into this game, 5 wins and 8 losses. That is against a good schedule, though, but you have witnessed some losses this year that they would like to avenge later in the year. Graves County, Callaway County, to mention, but this is a Murray team that will be in great shape under Coach Tom Faust by tournament time at the very latest.
Yeah, you can't talk about the first region tournament without having Murray in the conversation. And I fully expect them to be there. They have three ladies that are absolutely proven to be stars in this region. And, they've got other players that are complementing them well. And you can't talk about the first regional tournament without having Murray there. So, it's yet to be seen, but they definitely have the quality players and the athletes to be there and to be a contender.
So that is the situation as we get set for McCracken County and for Murray. When we come back, we will have the starting lineups and the tip. 99.5, The Fan. Coming to you live from Strawberry Hills Pharmacy Arena, the morning of Saturday, January the 4th. It is McCracken County and Murray in the grind session matchup here at McCracken County High School. The starting lineups introduced here at Strawberry Hills Pharmacy Arena, bringing them to you at home. It is Jeff Garner.
The Lady Mustangs, Lady Tigers. The Tigers will be the guest on the scoreboard today. Starting at guard, a 5'7" junior, number 2, Mackenzie Turley. Starting at guard, a 5'7" junior, number 15, Angela Gerhardt. At one forward, a 5'10" senior, number 11, Callie Carver. And at the other forward, a 5'8" sophomore, number 24, Jade Oakley. And at center, a 6' senior, number 33, Jamara Jones. Head coach of the Lady Tigers, Tom Faust. For the home team tonight, or this morning, the Lady Mustangs. At guard, a 6' freshman, number 25, Destiny Thomas. At guard, a 5' 8th grader, number 4, Claire Johnson. At one forward, a 5'7" senior, number 35, Bethany Russell. At the other forward, a 6' freshman, number 0, Caroline Civils. And at center, a 6' senior, number 33, Marley Moorhead. Head coach of the Lady Mustangs, Scott Civils.
That is the starting lineups for both McCracken County and for Murray. It is a young starting lineup for McCracken County. 3 different Lady Mustangs at the freshman age or younger. Is 2 freshmen and an 8th grader. All 3 can play a high-quality level of basketball. Destiny Thomas to jump for McCracken County, and she wins the jump for McCracken County. The Lady Mustangs come out 2-3 zone for Murray. Clara Johnson straight away with it for the Lady Mustangs to Civils on the wing. Back to Johnson now on the right-hand side. Goes high post to Moorhead. She turns left side to Civils. Back straight away to Claire Johnson. Now right side to Destiny. Short corner, into the high post to Marley. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to Callie Carver. And the Lady Tigers recover and bring it into the front court. It's it's Mackenzie Turley, 2-3 zone for McCracken County. Left side it goes to Gearhart. Back out to Carver, knocked and stolen by Destiny Thomas. She goes towards the lane. It's deflected out of bounds. It will stay with McCracken County.
Well, good defense, and it helps when you have Destiny's length at 6 foot on the top of the 2-3 zone. She can get in the passing lanes, did just that. Then McCracken gets the ball.
McCracken is Claire Johnson at the top of the key for the Lady Mustangs. To Destiny Thomas, high post to Marley Moorhead. Her 15-footer is good.
Well, she caught the ball at the elbow, and Murray just backed off of her. Marley sure knew what to do with that one.
Murray high with it. The Lady Mustangs lead 2-0. Full court pressure, but they get a reach-in foul on Claire Johnson. So first foul of the game goes to Claire. And so her first, team's first. Murray high to inbound. There's a trap coming at half court, nearly stolen. Carver gets it straight away, dribbles towards the foul line, knocked loose, and stolen by Destiny Thomas. 2-on-1, Destiny in the lane, floats it no good. Rebound comes back to Carver. She outlets it on the left side to Angela Gearhart, who will bring it into the front court. Gearhart on the right wing now to Callie Carver, back out to Gearhart. As it's floated into the lane, can't quite see. Shot up and in, I think, by Carver. We were shielded perfectly.
Callie Carver, I believe, got that based on the PA announcer.
That's right. It's left side to Destiny Thomas. Now right side to Civils. Caroline now back to Johnson, back to Caroline. Her 3, it's no good as it took a hard bounce off the rim, went over the backboard, and it will go to Murray. 2-2 game, 6:15 in the first. Lady Mustangs, full court pressure now. 2-2-1 on the pressure. They do get it into the front court, but it's knocked out of bounds by McCracken County immediately. It will stay with Murray.
Caroline Civils on the 2-2-1, got her hand in the passing lane, so making it difficult.
Lady Tigers with it. 2-3 zone for McCracken County. At the foul line, Carver, nice dish down low, layup up and in by Jamera Jones. On a beautiful assist by Callie Carver. 4-2 Murray. Civils down low to Moorhead. On the block, turns, gives it to Russell. Free throw line jumper, off the glass, no good. Did everything but fall. Back to Murray. Angela Gearhart. Across half court, goes left wing to Turley. Back to Gearhart, off a high screen from Jones. Poked away, Gearhart gets it back. Goes left baseline, kicks it in the corner to Turley. Her 3, no good. Rebound comes to Caroline Civils. She outlets it to Claire Johnson. Left side to Destiny. She takes it baseline, cut off, turns back, goes to Civils. Civils right side to Johnson. She penetrates, kicks it in the corner, but deflected and stolen. As Carver got that steal, she outlets it to Turley. Turley in the front court for Murray. Now on the right-hand side of the floor, it's Gearhart. She takes a baseline drive, cut off. Jamera Jones jumper, no good. Rebound comes down to Bethany Russell. She outlets it to Claire Johnson. 4-2, Murray on top, 4:55 in the first. Claire to Civils. Now left side, Destiny. Her 3. It's just no good as it comes down to Jamera Jones. Looked good from her hand. Hit the front of the rim, just didn't fall.
Just a little short.
4-2 score. Lady Mustangs down by 2. Carver, left-hand side of the floor to Oakley. Now out to Turley. In the free throw line now to Gearhart. It's poked away. Gearhart gets it back, looks for help, but she traveled.
Should have just stayed on the ground. She would have had it. But She tried to stand up after she got that ball. That's an automatic traveling call, turnover to the Mustangs.
So McCracken with it, down 4-2. No offense here so far.
Got to find a way to score.
That's right. As off a screen, Claire Johnson to Destiny. Back to Claire in the corner. As Claire stops, goes back to Destiny Thomas. Now right side to Ashton Rudy into the game. Destiny straightaway three. That's good.
That's a way to score right there.
As Destiny connects from deep, makes it 5-4 McCracken County. Full court pressure from Murray. Gearhart breaks it into the front court, but she traveled with it. Nice job by Rudy and Johnson. Or I'm sorry, Rudy and Thomas, excuse me.
You know, it's the Mustang pressure that's causing turnovers and Murray to have difficult getting in their offense, and that is different from the past.
It is extremely different, as Murray would make us turn it over a lot in the previous 8 meetings. Claire Johnson goes in the corner to Destiny. Thought about a three. Now back to Claire. She will take the three. That's good. So Claire connects from deep just after Destiny does. It's 8-4. McCracken on top, 3:25 in the first. Turley gets it in the paint to Carver. Nice pass down low to Jones, but blocked by Thomas. It will stay with Murray. One thing Callie Carver does so well, if she's in the paint, her interior passing is some of the best in the region.
It was just a nice little bounce pass that came right up and hit Jones in stride.
So Gearhart straight away. Her three is good. A nice answer there by Angela Gearhart. It's 8-7 McCracken County, 3:10 in the first. Claire, right side to Destiny. Now high post to Caroline Civils. Back out to Johnson, right side Destiny. Her three, it rims out no good. Rebound back to Claire though. Now straight away to Destiny. Left side to Rudy. Rudy to high post to Moorhead. Her jumper's good.
And that was just a little bit farther out than Marley usually shoots. That was almost 18 feet, and she buried it.
Gearhart, left side now in the front court to Turley. Into the corner they go, and it's kicked by Moorhead out of bounds. It will stay with McCracken County. So the Lady Mustangs on top, 10-7, 2:39 in the first. Checking in Shemaiah Day, and a quick breather from Marley Moorhead. 10-7 our score, 2:39 in the first. Angela Gearhart out top. Gives it to Jamara Jones. Now to Turley. 2-3 zone still for McCracken County. In the paint it goes to Gearhart. Her shot rimmed out. Rebound comes down to Gearhart though. She saves it out to Turley. Another chance for the Lady Tigers. Then it's knocked loose again. This time stolen by McCracken County. However, it's on the floor still. They're going to give a jump ball, and that will go to Murray.
I like to see that on Saturday morning. There's 4 ladies on the ground fighting for the basketball.
That's right.
So I like that effort.
Great
Both sides.
That's right. Great effort by Callie Carver for Murray and Ashton Rudy for McCracken County. 10-7 Lady Mustangs. Right side, jumper no good by Murray. Destiny Thomas on the board. Carver almost got the steal. Destiny clears it into the front court. Thomas, left side to Civil. She'll take the left side three. That's good.
Lady Mustangs shooting well from three-point range, 3 for 6.
And now Murray high in the backcourt. As they throw it in the front court to Oakley. Nice pass to Jones. Layup's good. So Jamara Jones, the recipient of a breakaway fast break layup. Right side to Ashton Rudy. Now Claire Johnson, left side to Thomas. Back out to Johnson. Her three. Off left side, no good. Rebound collected by Murray. Just over 90 seconds left in the first. 13-9 McCracken County. Mackenzie Turley on the wing to Gearhart. Carver goes left side to Turley. As Turley dribbles towards the top, now back on the left wing. They go out top to Gearhart. To Carver, left side to Turley. Her three on the way, no good. Rebound comes down to Caroline Civils, but it's a nice jump ball. It will go to McCracken County. Jade Tinnen, Bethany Russell coming in. Claire Johnson, Caroline Civils. Getting a break for the Lady Mustangs. 13-9, a minute left here in the first. Alongside Jeff Garner, I'm Eric Chumbler. Thanks for joining us here on this Saturday morning. Rudy, left side to Thomas. Destiny pump fakes, penetrates the lane, goes all the way. Couldn't quite get the layup to go. Rebound comes down to Murray. As Gerhardt guarded closely in the backcourt by Rudy. Nice job by Ashton to slow down a potential fast break. Carver, nice pass down low to Jones. Layup no good. Rebound comes down to McCracken County. Jade Tennant left side to Destiny Thomas. Thomas right side to Rudy. Rudy down low to Shemaya Day. Couldn't quite handle it. It's going to be a reach in though on Jamera Jones as she came over the top to try to steal it.
Hey, what a clean first half. One foul on each team.
Both teams, you mentioned it, playing clean defensively. Very nice basketball by both sides. Claire Johnson going to check back in as Destiny Thomas going to get a quick breather for McCracken County. 31 seconds here in the first. As right side to Shemaya Day, now to Claire Johnson on the wing. She dribbles towards the top of the key. Claire calls out a half-court set. 20 seconds left in the first. Now Russell takes a free throw line jumper. It's blocked. Rebound comes down to Murray. Lady Tigers with it. Lady Mustangs a 13-9 lead. Turley nearly had it taken away as Carver goes right side. A three on the way. It's no good. Rebound comes to Carver, though. Her layup's no good, but she's fouled. It's the last 30 seconds, less than ideal for McCracken County. An unforced shot that's a little bit low probability with the defense at hand, and then a given up second chance opportunity, and now two foul shots for Murray.
Yeah, I think McCracken County was looking to take the last shot and just shot it about 15 seconds too early.
So Callie Carver connects on the first free throw. One more for the 5'10 senior. That's short. Rebound comes down, and it's out of bounds. It's a into the first quarter. After one, McCracken County leads Murray. It's 13-10. Back here, the Lady Mustangs on top. It's 13-10 as we go to the second quarter. Overall, not a bad quarter for the Lady Mustangs.
No, jumped out 13-0 lead, or 13-10 lead in the quarter, and doing well, shooting the ball pretty good. So,
Lady Tigers with the basketball to start the quarter. Lady Mustangs a 3-point lead. As Jamera Jones, a nice backdoor cut to Turley, shot no good. And it is going to be a foul on McCracken County, maybe.
Yes, Marley Moorhead.
So just 3 team fouls. As Jeff mentioned, a very clean first quarter in terms of fouling, as the first one no good from Turley.
Murray's committed 1 foul, McCracken County 3 fouls, and we are just starting the second quarter. So,
second free throw, no good. Rebound comes down to McCracken County. So 0 for 2 by Murray at the foul line on that transaction. Caroline Sibbles on the wing. High post to Moorhead. Right side to Thomas. Straight away to Johnson. As Claire resets for the Lady Mustangs. Left side to Sibbles. Back to Claire. Claire working towards the right sideline. Now tosses it left sideline to Sibbles. Her 15-footer is good.
Nice baseline jumper from 15 feet. Looked good for the basket.
So 5 points for Caroline, 5-point lead, 15-10 for McCracken County. Turley off a high screen, stops at the foul line looking for some help, and it's deflected and stolen. Bethany Russell on the steal, clears it to Claire Johnson. Claire, right side to Destiny. Pump fakes, goes back to Claire. She thought about a long three, instead takes it left side to Sybils. Back to Claire out top. 2-3 zone. Right side, Destiny Thomas. Claire Johnson, back to Destiny. Thought about the three, couldn't quite handle the pass. Now goes left side to Sybils. She will take the three. That's no good. Rebound comes down to Murray. From a sideline point of view, I thought that was good, but
it did look good. It was just off to the side, and we couldn't see that angle.
That's right. Murray with it. McCracken a 5-point lead. Gerhardt, nice spin move, goes towards the block. Layup's good.
That was a good basketball move there. Gerhardt kept her dribble.
And so a timeout, McCracken County. Take a moment to keep it here. 6:14 in the second quarter. You're still seeing Murray High do a lot of things that Murray's done for years. It is several that I want to talk about. Callie Carver, we mentioned her interior passing, probably second to none in this region. And then Gerhardt can handle the basketball well. Turley does a nice job handling the basketball well. They still have pieces to make a deep run in this tournament this year if they wanted to.
They do, and you can add in the 6-foot center of Jamara Jones, who's had two baskets. If you concentrate on the others too much, and with their passing ability, they find Jones, and that gives them a fourth option if you concentrate too much on the others. So very good Murray High Lady Tiger team, as we've mentioned.
And so McCracken County will start with the basketball, leading 15-12, 6:14 here in the second quarter. As Destiny Thomas inbounds it to Claire Johnson, we're underway. Claire across the timeline for McCracken County to Destiny, now in the corner to Russell. Back to Destiny. Now Claire Johnson left side to Sybils in the corner. Sybils, she'll take the three again. Just short. Rebound comes down to Murray. Lady Tigers with it. Lady Mustangs a 3-point lead, 15-12. As on the left sideline it goes to Turley. Turley to Gerhardt. Now high post Carver to Jones. Right side, it's Turley. Carver on the foul line, works towards the low block, surrounded, kicks it right side to Turley. Her three, no good. Rebound comes down to Russell. Lady Mustangs clear it, Claire Johnson. Straight away, left side to Sybils. Back to Claire, swung right side to Thomas. Now kicked left in corner to Sybils, down low to Russell. She's double teamed, nearly traveled, goes to Sybils. Baseline drive, up, no good. Rebound, Thomas puts it up and in, and she's fouled.
Great offensive rebound, absorbed the contact, made the basket, going to the line.
So an and one opportunity for Destiny Thomas. The and one free throw is good. So 5 for Destiny, 18-12. The Mustangs on top, 5 minutes in the first half. Full court pressure from McCracken County. Up the floor, they get it to Carver. She takes a drive towards the block, kicks it right side. A jumper coming from Murray's no good. Rebound comes down to Caroline Sybils. She outlets it to Claire Johnson. Left side to Destiny. Destiny on the left block, turns, waits for help, gives it to Moorhead. Free throw line jumper, it's no good. Rebound comes down to Carver. Carver gets it to Gerhardt. You could hear Coach Sybils. He is fired up per usual. Love watching Big Coachy Coach, as he's affectionately known by his buddy Brent Hausman. Down low on the block, shot no good. Rebound comes out to Carver though. Straight away three from Gerhardt, no good. As that took a couple of bounces on the rim, and it's going to be over the back foul on McCracken County. Coach Sybils, one of the best in the region, no doubt.
Nobody will say he's not passionate.
No. As he gives each and every game 100%. It will be Turley to inbound. Goes on the block. Wide open layup for Gerhardt is good.
Good play on the inbounds and caught McCracken County asleep. Murray gets the layup.
18-14, McCracken on top. Cruz on the wing. Back out top to Johnson. Now it's Sybils. Back to Johnson. She's going to take the straightaway three. Rimmed out right side. Out of bounds off McCracken County. It will go back to Murray. Full court pressure. The Mustangs lead 18-14. Murray gets it into the front court. Carver left wing, almost unable to handle it, gets it and goes straight away to Gearhart as she takes it into the lane off the glass, no good. Rebound, Destiny Thomas, fast break opportunity. Up the floor to Claire Johnson. Her right-hand layup is good.
Great job by Destiny to battle for that rebound, and Claire never stopped, but then when she got the outlet, made a nice running layup.
Claire's just an 8th grader. A lot more where that came from over the next 4.5 years. Murray with it. Is on the left-hand side of the floor. It's Angela Gearhart. Now on the right side, it's going to be a reach-in foul, I think, on McCracken County. Want to give a shout-out? Trad York listening in. We were talking about Coach Sivils, the coach with many coaching faces. I would agree with that 100%. If he takes his glasses off, Godspeed to whoever he's.
They could make an emoji list out of his facial expressions. Huh?
As a right side three is good by Gearhart. It's exactly what they needed. Murray cuts the McCracken lead to 3, 20-17. Lacey Cruz, her three, no good. Rebound Moorhead, though, puts it up and in.
Great rebound and put back for 6 points for Marley.
22-17. Lady Mustangs by 5. As Gearhart into the front court. Actually, Turley, excuse me, goes all the way towards the left-hand block. Left-hand layup's no good. Sivils gets the rebound, clears it to Claire Johnson. Left side, Destiny Thomas. She turns, baseline drive. Goes off the glass, no good, but she's fouled. As Destiny slow to get up, but she does get up okay. McCracken County is shorthanded right now without 3 players, and so you do not want to see 2 things, foul trouble or injuries.
Yeah, and that's exactly right. You can't, it's harder to fight through that. And Mustangs are doing well on both of those right now as Destiny seems to be up. I think she just got a knee to the thigh, and she's up, and there is absolutely no foul trouble for the Mustangs, nobody with over 1.
So the Lady Mustangs shorthanded and missing their teammates, but they're playing well and taking every possession, it looks like, just trying to find the offense. They've been able to do much better than they did on Thursday night in finding various ways to score, whether it's in the lane, in transition, even on the perimeter, much better than the other night, and looking a bit better on defense as well.
I agree with that. You know, last night or Thursday night, whenever it was, we only had 37 points for the game. We have 22, and it's not yet halftime. We started off hot from behind the three-point line, and now we've cooled off significantly. We're 3 for 11. But with that, we're still finding ways to score, even though we're not hitting the threes. Most of those are on offensive rebounds and putbacks. I know Marley's had 1, and Destiny's going to the line to shoot 2. Right now, so we're still finding ways to score, even when the three-pointers aren't falling.
Lady Mustangs lead 22-17. Destiny Thomas, free throws. First one's no good. Want to give a shout out to your buddy and mine, Michael Saglinski, listening in. He was doing something you and I have been doing quite a bit. That's an 8-mile run. As Destiny makes 1 of 2, so you're saying you don't do that anymore?
I walk more than I run now,
there you
Eric.
go.
I'm going to be truthful about it.
It's always great to hear from Michael Saglinski. The Mustangs lead by 6, 23-17. There's a steal by Destiny. 1-on-1 to the basket. Layup's good, and she's fouled. So many things Destiny Thomas does well. And her defense, one of them, her offense another, and you saw both in action right there.
Saw both. You know, she's got 3 steals already today and a block, and she's off to a big game. 9 points shooting for number 10 right here. So big game for Destiny starting today.
As that is an and 1 for Destiny. Lady Mustangs up 26-17. As in the backcourt, Angela Gearhart. Token full court pressure from McCracken County. Gearhart gets it into the front court. Left side to Turley. Now in the corner to Gearhart. Turley out top. Now Carver in the lane. Goes towards a low block. Little up and under shot, no good, but a foul by Moorhead. So Carver will go to the line to shoot 2. Just a reminder, as Michael Saglinski is doing, you can watch this game on YouTube. Searching McCracken Media in YouTube, and their channel will come up, and you'll see this game live right now as Carver connects on the first with our audio on it. Bethany Russell checks in. Marley Moorhead getting a breather. It's her second foul. The second free throw is good.
3 out of 4 in the line for her tonight. 5 points for Callie Carver.
Destiny Thomas down low to Russell. Out top to Claire. Straightaway three. Short. Rebound comes down to Carver. Murray pushing. Turley right-hand side. Down low to Jamera Jones. She traveled, I think. No call. It's going to be a foul on McCracken County.
That's going on Caroline. That's her second. And we played a clean first quarter, and now it's starting to pile up. Caroline Civils with 2. Marley Moorhead with 2. And 7 fouls for the Mustangs.
So Jamera Jones' first free throw, no good. She'll have one more. Shemaya Day checking in now. Caroline with her second, going to take a seat for the moment. Second free throw is short. Rebound comes down to Destiny Thomas. Thomas goes right side to Rudy. Ashton back to Thomas in the corner. Nice pass back to Rudy. Left side to Russell. Bethany goes to Johnson. Now in the corner to Rudy. Her three is short. Rebound comes back almost to Rudy, but it's going to be Carver clearing it to Turley. So Turley across half court. Goes right side to Carver. Back to Turley. It's nearly taken away by Claire Johnson. Great defense by Claire. Turley does give it up, though, to Gearhart. Just in front of half court, Turley with it. Minute 15 in the first half, 26-19, McCracken on top. As into the lane, it's Turley, cut off, goes to Carver, foul line extended. Her jumper on the way is good.
Nice shot in traffic by Carver, 15 feet out.
That's really where she excels.
Yeah, that's right. Nice looking shot, cuts the lead to 5.
26-21. Claire Johnson, her three, rims out. Rebound Shemaya Day, though, saves it to Russell. Layup's no good. Rebound comes down to Murray. Lady Tigers can cut it to a one-possession game. Carver, 15 feet, goes right side to Gearhart. Her three, no good. Rebound comes down to Murray, though. Another chance for the Lady Tigers. Gearhart, left side to Turley. Back to Gearhart in the corner. 23 seconds left in the first half, 26-21. Lady Mustangs, 2-3 zone from McCracken County. Turley out top to Carver. Right-hand side to Gearhart. Left-hand side to Carver. She's cut off, gives it back to Gearhart, as she goes into the lane. Runner, no good. Rebound comes down to Murray. Shot put up, no good, and a foul. So you're seeing a little bit of foul trouble for McCracken County affect the Lady Mustangs, especially defensively, over the last minute.
Piled a lot of fouls up in the second quarter. As we said, first half was clean. Second half, piled a lot of them up.
Gearhart's first free throw is no good. 3.7 seconds in the first half. Lady Mustangs by 5, 26-21. Second free throw no good. Russell the rebound. She's looking to clear it. Gets it to Claire. Claire, basically full court heave is no good, and that does it for the first half. Overall, pretty good half for the Lady Mustangs. After one, the Lady Mustangs lead Murray 26-21. We'll have the first half scoring brought to you by Jerry's Mr. Penguin Tuxedo Den, as well as the second half adjustments by Estes Chiropractic. All when we return, 99.5 The Fan. Jeff, you and I like to give some of the YouTube folks some extra content while we're on radio commercial break. Overall, Lady Mustangs leading 26-21, and really not a bad first half for McCracken County, even getting into foul trouble in the second quarter.
Yeah, they had Caroline pick up 2, Marley pick up 2. They kind of set an extended period of time, but Mustangs scored 26 points, and I think that is very important to know that, you look at that's a 52-point pace.
Yep.
I said earlier it's going to take 50 to 55 points to win. We can't win this game with 37 points like we've scored the last couple of games. So that's good to see that the 26 points at the half, especially when we are 3 out of 14 from three-point range. We started off really knocking those down and then just went cold, ice cold into the first quarter and second quarter, but found other ways to score, and that's the important part.
And so McCracken County coming into the game had made like 2 of their last 40-something three-pointers, talking about the ice-cold nature the Lady Mustangs went on from behind the three-point line. But signs of breaking out of that for McCracken County. And that's going to be big because you've got to have the perimeter shooting when you go into this stretch of games coming up like McCracken will, as they have today against Murray, Tuesday against Graves, Friday against Marshall County. It's a big week coming up.
Yeah, it really is, and it's time to be a well-oiled machine and shooting well and playing well and finding your rhythm. And it's good to see, the Mustangs putting some points on the board. I'd like to see that three-point percentage go up just a little bit.
So we'll be back on radio in about 15 seconds. Back here, Strawberry Hills Pharmacy Arena, McCracken County High School. The Lady Mustangs on top, 26-21 here at the half. It's time to take a look at the first half scoring, brought to you by Jerry's Mr. Penguin Tuxedo Den. And the first half scoring, it's Jeff Garner.
Scoring for the first half, Murray High has 21 points. They're led by Angela Gearhart with 10. 7 goes to Callie Carver and 4 to Jamera Jones. 21 points for the Lady Tigers. For the Lady Mustangs tonight, we had Destiny Thomas lead scoring with 10 points. 6 points to Marley Moorhead, 5 points to Caroline Civils, and 5 points to Claire Johnson. 26 points for the Lady Mustangs.
That's the first half scoring, brought to you by Jerry's Mr. Penguin Tuxedo Den. Basketball homecoming not terribly far away. The place for your formal wear, Jerry's Mr. Penguin Tuxedo Den in downtown Paducah. Let's take a look at the Back Brothers. Kevin and Kelly Estes, second half adjustments for McCracken County. Going back to the keys to the game, talk about the second half adjustments, Jeff.
Second half adjustments, as we look at it, how did we do against the big three? That's Carver, Turley, and Gearhart for Murray. No advantage or disadvantage on that. So I got to, we can't look at that. We've got Callie Carver had 7, Gearhart had 10. That's 17. If you multiply that by 2, that's 34 points that they're on pace to get. They're averaging 36 points. So, hey, we did okay. We didn't do bad, but we didn't really do good there. So just playing along with that, we've got to keep those three ladies from really having a big second half would be an adjustment that we need to make. And Gearhart's getting in the lane. Callie Carver's getting in the lane. They're doing their damage down low, although Gearhart has made a couple of threes. So we've got to keep watching them and try to do a little bit better in the second half on that, but no big advantage or disadvantage. The biggest thing that I think we did well, we had to find some scoring other than Destiny, where Destiny did a little better than we thought she would do, getting 10 points in the first half. We also had Marley had 6, Clara had 5, and Caroline Civils had 5. On pace to have that 52 points, which is doing a little bit better than we've done the last few ball games. So found a little bit of scoring. And the other thing that I think that I harp on a lot with these Lady Mustangs is turnovers. And I think we've probably won the turnover battle. I have us with 1. Is that right? I looked at the official book. Matt Rudy agrees with that. Murray High has 5. So just a tremendous ability to play without turnovers. 1 turnover in the first half. We've been having 12 to 15 at certain times, but just 1 at the half, and we've turned Murray over 5 times, but neither one of those are bad numbers, 1 or 5 for the half. But we did win that battle, and that's a battle that we have to compliment when we do win. So once again, we've got to take care of the basketball, handle Murray's pressure, continue to find that scoring, and continue to know where the big three at Murray are at all times.
That is your second half adjustments, brought to you by the Back Brothers, Kevin and Kelly Estes of Estes Chiropractic. When you need that back adjustment, go see Estes Chiropractic. The Back Brothers, Kevin and Kelly Estes, and they'll get you in and out and feeling better than ever in no time at all. The Back Brothers, Kevin and Kelly Estes of Estes Chiropractic, Central Avenue in Paducah. When we come back, we'll have the second half for you. The Lady Mustangs lead Murray 26-21. Second half next, 99.5 The Fan. Start of the second half. McCracken County on top of the Lady Tigers of Murray, 26-21. As we kick it back off, McCracken County will start with the basketball. Before we do that, a shout out to Sheila Davis listening in, saying, "Let's go, Lady Mustangs," as that's brought to you by the Sailor Connection, your locally owned Verizon Wireless retailer, Lone Oak Road, next to Seaplant in Paducah. On the left-hand side, it's Civils. Now Claire Johnson, right side to Destiny. Back to Claire. Left side, Civils. Her three on the way. It rimmed out, no good. Rebound comes along. Callie Carver chased it down, and Murray will control it. That did everything but fall for Civils. Front rim, back rim, almost came back down. Gearhart to Turley on the wing. Now, free throw line jumper from Carver off left side, no good. Bethany Russell collects the board, clears it to Destiny. Thomas up the right-hand side of the floor. Straight away to Johnson. Back to Thomas. As she goes cross-court to Civils. She lines up a left side three. That one doesn't fall. Rebound comes down to Murray. Carolina has a nice three-point stroke. Just can't quite get it to go at the moment. But she can shoot it. Murray with it. Lady Mustangs a 5-point lead, 26-21. Turley. Straight away. Now to Gearhart, right side Turley. Her three. That's good.
Well, we're not connecting, and they did connect. So we've got to find that offense in the second half.
26-24. Lady Mustangs by 2. Thomas on the wing. To Johnson. Back to Thomas. She'll step into a three. That's good.
That's a way to answer. Answer a three with a three.
Gives McCracken County back to a 5-point lead, 29-24. Up the right side, it's deflected out of bounds by Marley Moorhead. Great hustle.
Good hustle by Marley, and in the air she went out of bounds and deflected the basketball. Nice hustle by Marley.
29-24. 5-point lead for McCracken County. Carver. Turley, right sideline, goes down low to Jones. She loses it. It's in the lane, and it's going to be a jump ball staying with Murray. And it will be Turley to inbound it for the Lady Tigers. Turley to Carver, back to Turley. Layup, no good. Rebound back to Turley, though, as she kicks it in the corner to Gearhart. Gearhart had it poked away momentarily. Goes back to Turley, who loses it out of bounds. It will go to McCracken County. So the Lady Mustangs have it up by 5, 29-24, 6 minutes in the third. Destiny to Claire, back to Destiny. Left side Civils to Russell, and then thrown right sideline out of bounds. It will go to Murray.
But Civils upset. They had the seal and the post on the inside as they swung that ball around and didn't see it, didn't get it in there, and then turned it over. So that would be a mad emoji.
Yes, it would. The emojis of Coach Civils is a great coach and a great facial expression for each emotion he feels. Murray with it as it's Jade Oakley. Now Gearhart left side, goes towards the block. Turley's shot no good. Rebound comes back to Turley. Goes to Gearhart. Jumper, no good. Back to Gearhart. A third opportunity, but it goes out of bounds off Murray over to McCracken.
Murray getting offensive second chance points here on we start the second half.
So Lacey Cruz will check in. Caroline Civils will check out. And McCracken with it, leading by 5, 29-24. Claire Johnson on the wing to Destiny Thomas. Pump fakes, using her dribble. Goes left side to Lacey Cruz. To Thomas, back to Cruz. She'll step into a three, rims out. No good, rebound comes to Murray. Gearhart to Turley. Nice pass down low to Carver. Her layup's good.
Nice execution into the short corner and Carver down the lane. Nice little bounce pass, and she had an open shot.
29-26. Lady Mustangs by 3. Cruz, high post to Moorhead. Marley towards the block, back to Cruz on the wing. She penetrates in the lane, goes to Johnson. Her left side three is good.
Broke a long dry, well, Destiny broke the dry spell, but Claire Johnson gets another 3, 8 for her.
32-26, Lady Mustangs by 6. And that's going to be a reach-in foul on McCracken.
Bethany, her first.
Murray, a substitution, checking in Peyton Ray, a 5'5" freshman. Lady Mustangs by 6, 32-26. It's Gearhart, left baseline drive. Tried to pass it underneath, but stolen by Destiny Thomas. Up the right sideline to Claire Johnson. As back to Thomas, thought about the three. Now she will take the three. That's good.
So 3 threes now in the third quarter for the Lady Mustangs, 3 out of 6.
And Destiny was 16 points for McCracken County. 35-26, Lady Mustangs by 9. As pass deflected, it's going to be out of bounds off Murray. Over to McCracken. Some very nice half-court defense after a couple of transition baskets for McCracken County. Shemaya Day checks in. Bethany Russell a breather. Claire Johnson, right side to Destiny Thomas. Now left side to Claire. Her three off left side, no good. Rebound comes down to Moorhead, though. Clears it to Cruz. Another chance for McCracken County. Destiny back to Claire Johnson. Right side to Thomas. Back to Claire. She'll take a three. That one's short. Rebound comes down to Murray. 3 minutes in the third. Lady Mustangs up by 9. 35-26. Carver. Baseline drive. And she's going to be fouled underneath by Shemaya Day.
Just didn't quite get over and seal the baseline off, and that's going to get you a foul every time.
Murray to inbound as it goes to Carver. Short jumper, no good. Rebound comes out to McCracken. Thomas, the right side to Cruz. Her three, it's no good. Rebound is going to be over the back on Shemaya Day.
Shemaya's second foul. Still just 3 fouls in the ball game for Murray. In the entire ball game. I'm not saying there should have been more.
Right.
But they're just 3 fouls, and they have not committed one in the entire second half.
35-26, Lady Mustangs by 9. Murray's Turley across half court. Dribbling in between defenders towards the top of the key. It's kicked out of bounds. It will stay with Murray. 35-26, 2:27 in the third. McCracken the lead. Back in half court defense. Here comes a trap at half court. Nearly stolen, loose on the floor. Great hustle by Ashton Rudy. Clears it to Destiny Thomas as Destiny gives it to Marley Moorhead. And Claire Johnson is needing a timeout as she got knocked on the side of her head. As
I think she got a knee to the head while she was down on the floor on that jump ball.
And she looks woozy.
And a lot of times those knees are harder than heads.
Oh, yeah. She is coming out shaken. Great hustle, but like you said, I think took a knee to the head.
A knee or a shoulder or an elbow. Unintentional.
No.
Just a scrum for the ball, and McCracken County came out the winner of that, but Claire didn't fare so well.
So
She'll be okay.
That's right. McCracken with it. Destiny Thomas three. Long, no good. Rebound comes down to Jamera Jones. The Lady Mustangs lead by 9, 35-26. Jamera Jones out top. Not her usual spot, and she turns it over. Destiny Thomas to steal. Up the floor to Rudy. Back to Destiny. Layup is good.
Very unselfish assist by Ashton. She had the layup, but just tossed it up to Destiny for an easier layup. Very nice play by Ashton Rudy, and Destiny finished.
It was just like you said it. Ashton Rudy had the layup, but the unselfish teammate she is. Higher probability with an extra pass to Destiny. Destiny connected on it, and now it's a 37-26 lead.
Extended the lead to 11, finding ways to score and playing very good defense here in the third quarter, as they've only given up 5 points in just over 6 minutes in the third quarter. A very good quarter for the Lady Mustangs.
So the Lady Mustangs have really been shooting the three overall pretty well today. Much better than Thursday night. But what I like most of all, the half-court defense by McCracken County, pretty solid.
Really solid. Mackenzie Turley hit a three early in the quarter for the first points. The only other points that Murray High has scored in this quarter was Callie Carver made a 2-point basket. Like I say, 5 points in over 6 minutes that the Mustangs have held Murray to. While McCracken County has extended their lead from 5 points at the half to 11 points with 1:47 to go in the third quarter. Playing very well right here, and still got the 2-1 full court press going with Rudy and Destiny on the top of that, Shemaya and Caroline, and then Marley in the back.
And we continue. It's full court pressure for Murray. Left side, Turnley across half court to Carver. Now to Gearhart, right side of the floor. Into the corner. Back to Gearhart. Now Turley straight away. 2-3 zone for McCracken. Carver, left side to Turley. Angles towards the corner now. Now baseline. Tries to get it to Carver on the block, but did she step out of bounds?
Thought I saw a kick.
Okay.
Yeah, kick ball, Murray out of bounds.
Shout out to Jesse Bird listening in as he's watching on YouTube.
Listening to see him tonight.
That's right. Left side three from Carver's good, and that's exactly, or Gearhart, that's exactly what Murray needed. Sarah Hayden and Megan Hayden listening in, saying go McCracken. Always good to hear from our McCracken alums.
That's right.
37-29, Lady Mustangs by 8. Destiny Thomas, right side to Civil straight away. She'll take the three. That's no good. Rebound comes down to Murray. 50 seconds left in the third. Up the floor to Carver. Pump fakes, layups, good.
Tell you what, since the timeout, a 5-0 run by these Tigers and cut the lead to 6.
37-31, 40 seconds in the third.
Coach Civils wants one shot.
As you could hear it on our crowd mic, he said it a little bit more emphatic than we did.
Murray's in a 2-3 zone in 45 seconds. That's Coach Civils just trying to change the momentum right before the end of the third quarter.
As we come up on 15 seconds. Now down to 10. Destiny. Thought about a three. Goes on the wing to Civils. Caroline, nice pass down low to Moorhead. Layup is good.
Great ball movement when the three was taken away. Murray High took away the screen to three-point setup, but then another pass and then a pass into the post, and Marley gets the basket. Huge momentum change there to get the lead at 8 points.
39-31. We'll keep it right here. The Lady Mustangs on top by 8. And you're seeing a McCracken team, as you've mentioned and I've mentioned, shorthanded, but able to get production in various spots. Today it's been a very nice job on the perimeter and also on the inside as well with some interior passing, extra passes. You're seeing a different McCracken County team than we saw on Thursday night.
Yeah, really doing well as they're got some great ball movement, like I said, on that last. Murray saw what play McCracken was running, saw the pick for Destiny to get a three. They got over that. Then the pass to Caroline, and then she found Marley on the block for a very nice ball movement inside the last 15 seconds to get the basket and kind of change the momentum.
It was a 5-0 run for Murray. You mentioned before that layup. And if anything, you said it, it changed the momentum a little bit.
It sure did, and the Lady Mustangs actually extended their halftime lead. They had it up to 11 or 13, but actually extended the lead.
So Claire Johnson, left side to Civils, in thrown airmail into the first row on the right-hand side of the floor, so it will go back to Murray. Murray nearly turns it over as Destiny Thomas did a nice job affecting the inbounds pass, but it will stay with Murray. So full court pressure. Gearhart up the floor to Turley, and she's met by Moorhead, and she travels.
Marley was set up for the charge right when Turley turned around, and it was either going to be a charge or a walking, and Turley got called for the walk. So great defense by Marley.
McCracken with it, and then turned right over as Gearhart gets the steal. On the right-hand side, passes left side to Turley. Her layup blocked by Thomas and Civils. Thomas comes out with the board. Destiny on the right-hand side of the floor. Stops. 7:20 in the fourth quarter. McCracken leads by 8, 39-31. Johnson, right side to Thomas. Back to Johnson on top of the key. Left side Civils. Nice entry pass to Russell. Then tried to get it right side, but stolen. Murray with the steal. Gearhart up the floor. 2-3 zone extended a little bit for McCracken County. It's Gearhart, short corner now to Oakley. Nice pass down low to Carver, but it's taken away by Civils. As Caroline gets it to Claire Johnson. Right side of the floor to Destiny Thomas. Back to Johnson, back to Thomas. She'll thought about a three, take a baseline drive towards the block. Shots good, and she's fouled.
Wow, big night going for Destiny. I think she's got 20 now, shooting for 21.
And it was not an easy bank shot for Destiny. Of course, as you're taught in early basketball, you're supposed to try to get it within that white square on the backboard, but she didn't have the best angle to that.
She was driving baseline and banked it in, so that even made it even tougher.
As the free throw no good, she does have 20, does Destiny. An incredible talent, just a freshman. Lady Mustangs a 10-point lead, 41-31, as Turley breaks a trap almost as Civils gets her hands in there, commits the steal. It's a jump ball. It will be Murray on the alternating possession.
Well, great hustle by Caroline on the floor, battling for that loose ball, and just effort like that wins ball games.
Murray's Callie Carver goes towards the block. Right-hand hook's no good. Rebound returned by Destiny Thomas. Up the floor to Claire Johnson. Left-hand layup is good.
That's an even 10 for Claire Johnson now.
Lady Mustangs lead 43-31. Gearhart towards the right-hand baseline side. Jumper's good.
Murray picking up the pace just a little bit. Sees that 10-point lead with 10-point deficit with 6 minutes to play.
43-33. Rudy to Thomas at the foul line extended. Left side Civils. Her three. It's good.
Caroline keeps shooting and gets her 8th point, but that's a big one right there.
46-33. 5:45 in the fourth. Pressure in the backcourt. Gearhart into the front court. Stops at the foul line. Now takes it baseline. Hands it off to Carver. Layup short. Rebound Carver. Layup blocked, but it's going to be a foul. You cannot say enough about the job Callie Carver does 15 feet and in. She does it all. She passes it well. She defends well. She shoots well and finds ways to get to the foul line.
Yeah, she understands angles and how to get open for the shot, and then she understands how to keep her dribble and keep the ball alive and then make shots.
She'll have one more free throw, missed the first.
Talking good about her, so we jinxed her
That's
there
right.
on the free throw line.
One more for Carver. It's good. 46-34, Lady Mustangs by 12. 5.5 minutes left in this one. Left side to Rudy. She'll step into a three. That rims long as it comes down to Civils. Caroline looks for help, gets it to Moorhead. Now out top to Claire Johnson. Claire right side to Thomas. Destiny will reset. You could hear patience being exclaimed by Coach Scott Civils. Lady Mustangs listens. Johnson back to Thomas. Left side to Rudy. Rudy back out to Destiny. Now right side to Johnson. Back to Thomas. Back to Johnson. Now Destiny straight away. Destiny left side to Rudy. Back out to Thomas. Now in the paint to Moorhead. She turns. 5-footer is good.
Lulled them to sleep right there. They kept inching out farther and farther on the guards, and then they dumped it into Marley for about a 10-foot jump shot.
48-34. It's deflected. It's gonna be stolen by Thomas, and Destiny does a great job calling timeout. What a game by the freshman, Destiny Thomas. Gets the steal, gets a high five from her teammates, and her father is an assistant coach, and all the other assistant coaches and coaches cannot say enough about the job Destiny Thomas has done here today.
To go along with her 20 points, she has 6 steals and 2 blocks. And give me just a minute and I'll count some rebounds. 6 rebounds, so 20 points, 6 rebounds, 6 steals, and 2 blocks.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Not a bad stat line.
And it is a field with underclassmen doing well today. Destiny with what we just mentioned. Caroline Civils with 8 points. Claire Johnson, an 8th grader, with 10 points. Marley Moorhead's chipped in with 8 points for McCracken. Ashton Rudy has done a wonderful job defensively and especially passing the basketball.
I think Marley, I think she's actually got 10, so that gives 3 Mustangs in double figures.
You are correct on that.
And that's huge when, we talked in the keys to the game of where do we find that scoring. And Marley with 10, Claire with 10, and Destiny with 20.
Destiny Thomas on the wing to Claire Johnson. She steps into a 3, short. Rebound comes out of bounds off of McCracken over to Murray.
I think you're going to see the pace of the game pick up in a big way for the last 4 minutes, 24 seconds.
48-34, Lady Mustangs on top. 4:20 left in the game. Carver on the wing, goes towards the block. Cut off, goes out to Turley. As Turley angles towards Carver on the block, turns, right-hand layup's good. Another nice move by Carver, sealed her defender, and finished with the right-hand layup. 48-36, Lady Mustangs by 12. Thomas, high post to Civils, and she traveled with it as she moved her pivot foot before the dribble.
Wow. She was pushed and shoved, and that caused the walk. And I tell you what, they've fell asleep here. 5 total fouls on Murray. They missed a chance to call one on Murray.
A series of emojis for Coach Scott Civils as he was explaining what you just said.
Well, they've had 5 fouls called for the whole game, and then you get shoved and don't get a call there. They lulled them to sleep.
Murray with it as Turley has it almost stolen. It's going to be a reach in on McCracken.
That's going to be on Caroline. That's her 3rd.
So it is inbounds to Angela Gearhart. Right side to Turley, back to Gearhart. Back to Turley on the wing. Back to Gearhart. Turley straight away. 12-point lead for the Mustangs. Gearhart, left side contested 3, no good. Rebound comes along, though. Another chance for Murray as Peyton Ray collects it. To Gearhart to Turley. She'll take another 3. This one no good. Rebound comes down to Destiny Thomas as Destiny is fouled on the rebound. As Trent Lovett, one of our officials, someone I respect, off the floor and on the floor as well, doing a very nice job officiating. Don't really know the other 2 officials, but do a pretty good job.
Yeah, I've not seen them before. It's been a well-called game.
Yep.
I was talking about that last one, but it's been a very well-called basketball
For
game.
sure.
And I don't know that I've ever seen.
I don't think I have either. As Rudy goes down low to Civils, to Johnson, to Thomas on the right wing. To Johnson, left side to Rudy. 3 minutes in the game. Lady Mustangs up 12. Thomas to Claire, to Ashton. Back to Ashton. Back out to Claire. Now Marley at the free throw line. Nice pass. Almost down low to Civils. Just needed a little bit more arc on the pass. Murray with the steal.
Used a lot of clock there, though.
Yes, they did. Gearhart off a screen to Turley. Nice pass in the interior to Carver. Her jumper's no good, but she's fouled.
She got in. I don't think she was going to make that shot. But that's 4 on Caroline. But I don't think Carver was going to make that shot, but she saw she was going to get fouled, so she went ahead and threw it up with her left hand.
She angles her body in a way that makes it hard not to foul. As I say that as a compliment, she just knows how to draw contact, does Callie Carver. She missed the first free throw. That's one more. And misses second. Rebound comes along, though. Jamera Jones with it for Murray. Lady Mustangs up by 12, 48-36. Carver, layup good. So Murray wants a timeout. We'll take one with him. 2:23 in the fourth, 48-38 McCracken. We'll keep it right here for the YouTube folks. The Lady Mustangs played well tonight, but the last few series on both sides not playing as sharp, Jeff, though they have used a lot of clock. You're up 10, 2:23 left. If there's any gripe on today, I'm nitpicking. It might be the last couple of possessions.
Yeah, McCracken's trying to use a little clock. They got a 10-point lead with 2 minutes to go. The positive thing is they probably used 20 or 30 seconds down there. you know, as we were trying to get the basketball or move the ball around and use a little clock, but you got to finish those by scoring if you're doing that. On the other end, you know, they're making Murray pass the ball and use some clock, but when Murray misses, we've got to get that rebound. We can't give that second chance point. But the good news is you're up 10 points on the Lady Tigers with 2 minutes and 23 seconds to go in the game, and it will be, you know, Murray's going to have to really pick up the pace in order to score enough to win in this game. But I don't think we need to go into that delay game. I think we need to continue to look for our shot and not worry about the clock. Continue to play as we've built up a 10-point lead. So keep playing. Murray's now in the 2-2-1 full court press. And you got to take care of the basketball and look to score.
Here we go. As McCracken County with it. Full court pressure from Murray. Lady Mustangs on top 48-38. As Claire Johnson left side to Civils. She'll step into a three that's off right side, no good. Marley the board though. As Marley had it stripped, it's taken back by Murray. So McCracken County empty on that half court possession. Lady Tigers with it. As Carver goes right side to Gearhart. Her three is off, no good. Rebound comes down to Murray though. Shot blocked by Thomas, and then a pretty heavy foul and a push by Turley. As that got to be a little bit aggressive on the rebound, and that's going to go back towards McCracken County.
They got everybody a little bit fired up. The thing about it is Murray's not even close to the bonus.
And now will be full court pressure from Murray.
So that's going to go against them that they're not even close to the bonus.
That's right. As Caroline Civils on the left wing goes out to Claire Johnson. Murray needs to foul and foul immediately. A bit surprised they are not fouling. 90 seconds left in this one, down by 10. Murray is not fouling. So McCracken County will use clock.
They're not even really playing that aggressive of man-to-man.
No, this is a shock. So Coach Civils letting his team use as much clock as they can, and there's a reach-in foul.
Still not even close to the bonus. Just their fourth with a minute 15. They've got to foul 3 more times before the bonus happens.
As it is a timeout for on the floor. McCracken up by 10, 48-38, a minute 15 left. Murray still has 3 more fouls to give before free throws in 75 seconds. You're going to see very aggressive defense, I think, out of this timeout by Murray.
You're really going to have to take care of the basketball right now and have the ball in the hands of your ball handlers, and they're coming after you. You can bet on that, and he's got. It's just it's just going to be a rough minute and 15 seconds if Murray's going to try to extend this game with fouls and putting the Mustangs on the line. Nobody's really in foul trouble for them except their center Jones. Turley has 2, but at this point that really doesn't matter.
The Lady Mustangs have really used a combination of defense and some shooting from the perimeter to extend this lead. And I can't say enough about the job McCracken County's done in the half court on defense.
Half court defense has been well. You've held Murray to 38 points. You know, they've averaged 45, 46 points on the year. You've held them under their average for the year, and that's a positive.
Yeah.
You know, that's a real positive.
So it is McCracken County, the basketball. 75 seconds left in this game. The Lady Mustangs up by 10, 48-38. Lacey Cruz to inbound, gets into Claire Johnson just in front of us as it's deflected out of bounds off of Murray. It will stay with McCracken. Lacey to inbound once again in front of us. Goes in the backcourt to Destiny Thomas. Murray's got a foul immediately.
They're not.
Wow. And so McCracken's going to use as much clock as Murray will let him. Down 10, Murray is not going to foul. So Coach Scott Civils letting the Lady Mustangs hold it. Now right side to Claire. And now a foul. So I think Murray.
30 seconds.
I think they have waved the flag a little bit.
Yes. 25 seconds they waited there to foul.
Huh. So Cruz, no, they're going to call an offensive foul on Destiny. I did not see what happened to tell you exactly.
I was writing in the book. I didn't see it. Guess she pushed off getting open.
So Murray will have it. 50 seconds left. Lady Mustangs by 10. Down low to Carver. Nice position. Shot blocked by Civils. It will stay with Murray. Carver does a wonderful job sealing down low and setting herself up for a potential success. Murray to inbounds as it's into Carver. Left side to Turley. Her three is good. And this is where you got to wonder all the time Murray is used. Could come back to haunt him a little bit.
Down
Again,
7 with 38 seconds and decide to call the timeout. If you're still going to do that, I do not understand.
I don't either.
Not fouling out here.
Like you said, they used 25 seconds before committing their 5th foul, and it worked out for them. McCracken committed the turnover, but you're only down 7 with 38 seconds left. If you can use that 25 extra seconds right now, that changes this outlook tremendously.
Yeah, I don't understand fouls, because if Destiny hadn't had the push off to get the ball in, McCracken County would have just run the clock out before they fouled, and then they score, and now they call the timeout. So I'm not real sure on that. I like our position up 7 with 38 seconds. Get the ball in bounds and take care of the basketball.
So the Lady Mustangs to inbound, full court pressure from Murray. Destiny goes into Claire Johnson, and it's going to be a quick foul from Murray, just the 6th foul. So the next one will draw a 1-and-1. Destiny once again to inbound, gets it in to Claire Johnson, excuse me. Back to Destiny, and McCracken has a fast break. As Kelly Carver, a very smart senior on the floor, commits the foul to prevent a breakaway. And Destiny will go to the line for 1-and-1.
Destiny with 20 points on the night gets to shoot the bonus.
As a free throw rims out. Rebound comes down to Carver. Up the floor it goes. Turley left side all the way to the basket. Her layup's blocked. Jamera Jones gets it in the corner. Goes back to Turley. Now to Carver. Nice pass to Jones. Layup's no good. Rebound comes down to Carver. As she turns, puts it up no good, and she's fouled.
It's going to be on Destiny.
So Carver will shoot 2. And again, the 25 seconds that ticked off. Carver has a chance to cut it to 3. There should be about 40 seconds. Instead, there's just 14.
Yeah, they used a lot of time getting that foul.
As Carver short on the second. Rebound comes down to McCracken. It's going to be a jump ball. It stays with McCracken. 12 seconds left. McCracken's just got to hold on the basketball and make foul shots in the final 12 seconds, and they've got to win. Claire's got it, and she's fouled. And so it will be Claire Johnson at the line for 1-and-1. So Claire to the foul line for 1-and-1. As Claire gets the basketball. The 1-and-1 free throw, no good. That's something McCracken County's got to get better on. 10 seconds left. It's deflected out of bounds by Destiny Thomas. 6.6 left, a 6-point lead for McCracken. Turley to inbounds to Gearhart. Left side, a 3, partially blocked, but they call a weak foul.
That was one that he let the ball get blocked and saw that it wasn't going to go in, and then he decided to call the foul. That was
So that'll be Brooklyn Darnell going to the line to shoot 3. As she makes the first one. So it's going to be a 3-point game if she makes the remaining 2. As she makes the second. And again, we go back. Murray let 25 seconds tick off a minute ago. And that's going to be costly for Murray. As Claire Johnson receives the basketball and she's fouled. One thing McCracken's got to find a way to better do is closing out basketball games.
Yeah.
Today was not an impressive job at doing that. So if that's one thing we're going to find that McCracken County didn't do well today, it was closing out this game. But overall, of the 32 minutes, 30 were impressive.
Yeah, very good outing here. And hey, let's just call it what it is, a first win in program history over Murray.
Claire gets the rebound and she's fouled again, and she goes down, but she's all right. So she'll go back to the foul line for McCracken County with 1.1 second left.
Gonna escape now with the time. Claire can seal it right here.
She makes it. Her 11th point. And now one more. And she makes it. A final heave at the buzzer's no good, and there it is. The first time the Lady Mustangs have knocked off Murray High. Previously 0-8 against the Lady Tigers. They have reversed that here with a 50-45 win over Murray. McCracken County goes to 7-5. Murray High drops to 5-9 on the season. The Lady Mustangs used a very nice game tonight. 30 of the 32 minutes were very solid and have a lot to be excited about for the future, do the Lady Mustangs, with what we saw this morning. Jeff Garner compiling the final statistics as the final scoring tonight brought to you by Jerry's Mr. Penguin Tuxedo Den, with basketball homecoming not far away. The place to go, Jerry's Mr. Penguin Tuxedo Den for your homecoming wear. With the final scoring tonight, it is Jeff Garner.
McCracken County gets the 5-point win, 50-45 over the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers led in scoring. Callie Carver had 17. Gerhardt had 15. 6 went to Mackenzie Turley, 4 to Tamara Jones, and 3 to Brooklyn Darnell. 45 points for the Lady Tigers of Murray. For McCracken County today, led in scoring. Huge game by Destiny Thomas with 20. 12 went to Claire Johnson, 10 went to Marley Moorhead, and 8